Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Hambone here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Su-130pm and just going to give you my brief thoughts on my first ever battle in this tank. Just got it equipped, just got it in the garage for that matter, and I just want to go ahead and give you a little bit of a first impressions kind of here on just some what I feel about the tank, how I feel about the tank, and of course first time out of the gate we get a weather map. You know, right away, first battle, it's a weather map, which I'm not a huge fan of the weather variants. I'll just be honest. You know, the extreme weather variants kind of bother me just a little sometimes, but we're going to use that to our advantage here, and, you know, we're going to try and do as much damage as we possibly can. We are in a stealthy tank, so I'm going to go to a position because of this weather map. I'm going to take a position that I wouldn't normally take. I'm going to go over in round about like F, you know, what is it, 3 or 4, G, 3 or 4, something like that. Somewhere's around in that area. We're going to go in that spot, and we're going to set up, and we're going to take our little place, you know, on a hill and with a little ridge line, and we're just going to see if we can't put some shots into some guys who are maybe not paying attention, you know, shoot the heavies in the side, that sort of thing, and just rack up a little bit of damage. We're in a stealthy tank destroyer, you know, so it is good, but at the same time, I really would have preferred to played without the weather variant. Probably would have done, you know, pretty good, but overall, first impressions of the tank, it gets along pretty good. You know, the speed's pretty nice. The gun is going to be really nice, as you're going to see later on in a bit. And I played this round, and I played another round in it, but of course you're not going to see that round. It wasn't nearly as good as this one. But overall impressions, just in the first couple of games, this seems like a pretty solid tier 8, and the fact that everyone's getting one for free, you know, most of us, you know, most of you should be there now. If I'm there now, most of you should be there now, because I've been kind of taking this Valor up really slow. Haven't really taken everything seriously with it, so you should be getting pretty close to getting this tank, if not have it already. And with, you know, I'm rounding the corner of number 80, I believe, and I see this is one of the reasons, by the way, a little rant, that I don't like the weather variants. I didn't see that house that I just shot until after I'd already pulled the trigger. The house that I shot back there at the, when I was shooting at the RE251, probably would have connected there if I hadn't have shot the house, obviously, but, you know, that's just a little bit of a rant. Obviously, that house is there. You know, in the regular version of this map, I know it's there, but I would never, on another side note, never ever take this position with this tank without it being a weather map, honestly. Without the weather variant, I would not be right here. There's no way that I would be right here and survive. That FV4005 or any of these other guys would have just annihilated me as soon as I got spotted there. You know, that wouldn't have been any issue in the normal version of this map. But of course, with the blizzard, you know, and everybody's view range being cut to like 10% or whatever of what it normally is, I am able to sit here in this position and farm some damage. Now, you see, I was looking for his lower plate there, didn't quite get it, and of course, I missed the side shot when he gave me a side. But directly in front of us, you're going to see that there's a couple of tier 8 heavies who are pushing over this hill. So I'm going to slap the low here for a good, nice chunk. Ready, 1, 2, 3, bam. Nice ammo rack, 500 damage. And this gun is just really, really nice and really, really punchy. I really am enjoying the gun so far. And quite frankly, it's a very solid tank, you know, as far as the gun goes, as far as how it plays. I really am enjoying the play style. It's a nice play style. It's kind of like an RHM, but much, 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 much more mobile and much better. Now, I'm going to sit out here and try and put a shot into the Conqueror, and you can see, boom, that one connects. We got lucky there. Actually, where I was aiming, had it have hit where I was aiming, it would not have connected that way. But we're up to 2,000 damage, and our team is slowly melting away around us, but there's not really a whole lot more we can do. I set out there, by the way, a little bit too long. That was a mistake on my part. I did not realize that the WZ-111-5A had pushed right on top of me. I didn't look at my map when I got spotted. I just assumed that it was one of these other tanks and I was fine. But, of course, the WZ-111-5A popped up there and nailed me for a huge chunk. So we're just going to pull back here because the low also shot me. I'm not really sure how he got that much gun depression right there. I know it has good gun depression, but that seemed like it was a little excessive. But we're going to pull back. You know, I'm not going to risk too much here to try and get this in. And I'm going to try and poke just enough to get this 111-5A. I immediately get targeted, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get shot. I got shot here. It bounced, luckily for me. I put one into the side of the low there, and I'm thinking, I'm still spotted. It's got to be a light tank or something, right? Maybe not maybe it's the T95 to my right, but they wouldn't have bounced like that or whatever happened there. The shot went dead. You see the light tank there. He missed me, fortunately, and I shot him, shut him down. But now remember, there's a T95 on the hill. So our team could possibly pull this one out. It's pretty even, but from what we're going to see, it's not going to be a win. It's just not going to be the case. I'm sitting here, just kind of going over my thoughts. I took and recorded this, obviously, and I'm just kind of going over my thoughts and kind of gathering my thoughts on what I feel about the tank and how I felt about that round. And I'm surprised that I've done 3,656 damage. But overall, I am enjoying the Su-130pm. I have not even bothered to take out the Object 244 yet. I haven't had a reason to, because I have tanks like the T-3485M and the T-3488 in my garage, so there's not really any reason for me to use the Object 244. But if you guys want to see it, I will post up some gameplay with it. Be sure to stay tuned in the channel, because Camp Panzer 50T gameplay is coming. KPZ 50T, that's coming. Of course, T95E2 is coming. I'm going to be getting those tanks within the next couple of weeks, and then eventually, towards the end of the op, I'm going to have some Valor gameplay up, because I'm going to get the Valor as well. And then also, I've got the Diamondback to do some gameplay of, which I just got out of the the Urnop, and I'll give you some tips and tricks on that. But I'm kind of waiting on those to calm down, because they're in basically every battle, and I'd rather not play the Diamondback versus a bunch of other Diamondbacks. So I'm going to kind of wait on that to calm down before I use it a whole bunch and kind of give you my feedback on it. But overall, that's going to probably wrap it up for this one. As you can see, we lost, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the credit earning potential. I do have a booster, or got a op that boosted my credit earnings just a little bit in this round, so do keep that in mind. But 128,000 is still a solid amount of credits no matter what. And you can see we did 3,656 damage with 7 pins. This gun is really, really solid, and I'm really looking forward to playing this tank out a lot more and grinding some silver with it. We topped our team, by the way, by a long shot on damage and everything like that. And but I'm really looking forward to getting, and actually no, the Patton did more damage than me. Sorry about that. I'm really looking forward to getting to know this tank better. Hope you have a great day.